close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial using the 35O2 by Morphe. And I wanted to give you guys a nice fall eye look, so I created this halo eye using the palette, and I'm absolutely in love with it. But we're going to jump right into opening up the palette so you guys can see the colors inside. I'm obsessed. There's burgundies and oranges and reds and shimmers and mattes, and I love it. So we're going to start off with a blank canvas, so just my eye, no foundation, no powder underneath, but in between shots I did apply foundation and powder. So first we're going to start off with our Anastasia Beverly Hills A10 brush, and I'm using the color Orb from the palette. It's a very light tan color, so I'm using that as a transition. You can barely see it coming up because I'm using it very lightly. I'm going to switch over to the Makeup Shack T12 brush, and this brush has longer bristles, it's a bit more dense, so I'm using the same color, but now you can see it really coming up, so I'm going to work that all over my eye in circular motions back and forth.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways.
With the same brush, I'm using the color Ablaze. And I'm going in the same manner. And I have a lot of powder under my eyes. I'm still baking, but also it's going to help me catch shadow fallout. So I do that on purpose.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands.
Sticking with the T12, I'm going to use the color Heat from the palette, and it's a bit more red, so now we're just going to start to deepen up the look a little bit. And I'm trying to work it back and forth until it's as blended as I want it to be, especially in the outer corner. Adding a little bit more on the brush, going back and forth in my crease and a little bit over my crease because I want you to be able to see this when my eye is open. Now I'm using like that little brush that comes inside of the ABH palettes. I just like the way it fits into my crease, so I'm just gonna blend with the color Chestnut. And once I'm done blending there, I'm going to flip the brush over, and I'm going to use this with the color Wiz. It's a black in this palette, and it's very, very, very pigmented, so use a little and build up. I'm going to flip the brush back over and use the blending side and blend back and forth until I'm satisfied.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Then I just dip back into the palette, into the color Wiz with the bristles, and I'm going to go back and forth in my crease with that black color. And then right where I placed Chestnut before, I'm going to go back with the same T12 brush, no more added product, and just try to blend out the black and blend it into Chestnut. That way it's like a gradient fade of shadow instead of one bold shadow.
We'll go.
Now I'm going to use my favorite concealer. This is the Shape Tape by Tarte in Tan Sand. I'm going to use a little bit of that on the Sigma E05 brush. It's an eyeliner brush, but I love to use it for detailing because it's so small. But I'm basically going to cut out a crease and create my own lid space since I have very hooded eyes. I'm going to put that all over my pretend lid, and then I am going to let it dry. Then I'm going to add my favorite product in the whole world. This is the Mixing Medium by NYX, and if you don't have this, you need it. If you want to apply pigments, shadows, glitters, this makes sure it sticks without transferring. So I apply a thin layer of that on the lid, and then I'm going to pop on the shadow that I want to use. In this case, it's going to be Orb, which was the first shadow that we used. So now we're kind of working backwards with the same shadows. And I'm popping this to the middle of the lid just to map out where my colors are going to go. Now I'm using the Morphe M222 brush, and it's a domed brush and it really packs on shadows. So I'm going to use the color Wiz on the outer and inner corner just to darken up and start to create this halo eye. Now I'm going back in with a mixture of chestnut and heat, and I'm putting that on the outer and inner corner as well. And you really want to try to blend it into Wiz. That way everything flows together.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left.
Now I'm doing the same thing with Ablaze.
Leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't want to waste what's left.
And this E05 brush really works very well for small lids. I mean, it just really gets into the places that I needed to get into with my tiny little eye. And now I'm just going to touch up Orb and make sure that that color blends into the colors on its sides, because you don't want it to look like you just popped on multiple colors on your lid and didn't blend them in. So this makes it look like it's uniform. And I'm using Wiz again, and I'm darkening up the inner and outer corner because, like I said, it's a halo eye, so you want the inner and outer corner to be the darkest. Dust away some of the excess powder under my eye. And then I'm going to use my Jouer Brown Matte Liner to do my bottom waterline. I just thought black would be a little too intense. Brown was perfect for this look. Then I'm using the same shadows, and I'm just kind of smoking out the bottom lash line. Now we're going to go on with the Makeup Shack's Dubai lashes. These are my favorite. I wear them too much. But these are perfect for this look, and they look amazing on. So that is the entire look. It's nothing too dramatic, but definitely stands out. I hope you guys really like this look and it was easy for you to follow. And since I'm showing this new palette, I also wanted to give one away. Morphe sent me 2 PR boxes instead of 1. So I contacted them and they said, hey, you know, you can keep it, you can gift it, or you can do a giveaway. So I decided that one of my lucky subscribers will be getting this amazing PR package. It's so beautiful, so thank you to Morphe for that. They've basically rebranded their whole line, so they have this beautiful new packaging and everything just looks new and trendy and chic, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to know how to win this palette, check out the description box below. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. Again, until next time, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.